Hey everyone, this is Bree Griff, and I will be presenting some takeaways that I've learned from sociolinguistic and bilingual education. I learned so much about teaching students learning English as a second language, and I'm really excited to take this new knowledge into my future teaching. I will be highlighting three things that I learned throughout reading the textbook and doing class discussions, and then three more things that I learned from my research on using technology in the ESL classroom. Here I will highlight the class takeaways from the textbook and class discussions. So one of the biggest things that I will take away from this class in the textbook and discussions is how important it is to integrate students' native language and culture into the classroom. So giving students the chance to maybe speak or write in their native language and then translating it to English can really validate students' experiences as well as help develop their English. Research has shown that students make more progress in English when also using their L1 in the classroom. It can allow students to take pride and really find comfortability when using their L1 while at the same time progressing in the L2 and learning the language and culture. Even just some simple things as hanging up a flag from a student's native culture can really make students feel special and loved, and it's really important to make sure students feel comfortable and welcome in the classroom, and this is just one way to do it. Another takeaway is really I learned a lot about this was just how much power English gives you in the world today. And English, even language as a whole, being able to speak the same language as those around you is really important, especially as English. So knowing English and as teachers, having that power to give our students the power of learning new English is really special. One of the other things I learned was about style, language style, and that everyone has their own unique and special language style. This can look different for every student, every person, but it's really important as teachers to really allow students to have that style shown through their work, their writing, their speaking, and encouraging students to have different styles while also keeping the standard English that we want to teach our students. The next thing I'll talk about is my research that I did. I looked at using technology in the classroom for EL students, really how to integrate it into the classroom, some of the benefits, and how educational goals can be met through using technology in the classroom. So the first thing I really looked into was really the how technology can be used in the process of learning. There's a variety of different ways during each step of the process. So whether that be in the initial learning or the initial teaching when teachers are introducing new things, technology we can use that way. It can be used for students to practice their skills, either that be vocabulary, speaking, and then it also can be used in the assessment process. And that can really be on iPads, tablets, computers, any different things like that, as well as there's many apps and websites and things that can really help students learn. So there's a variety of different ways. Teachers just really need to learn the ways and see what's out there for them to learn and be knowledgeable so that they can help their students use those resources as well. The next thing was about the educational goals. So really, teachers need to have goals for each lesson, for each activity, so they can help students learn and progress in their language skills. And technology can really relate into those goals. So technology can be a catalyst for reaching those goals and really serve as a main tool to have students and teachers both meet the goals that they have set before the lesson starts. One of the last things I really took away from my research was technology can really create a unique opportunity for students to learn. I think this is one of the biggest things that technology does do. Many things that you can do on technology you can't do without it. So it can kind of create a total sensory experience. You can visually see new and exciting and engaging material, as well as hear it and touch it. So that's one of the best things about technology, is that it can kind of hit multiple senses, and that's a really good way for students to learn. They can be totally engaged and stimulated by this um, opportunity. So those were the biggest things that I kind of took away from this research in this class, but truly I learned so much throughout this class, and thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you to all my classmates for some really great online discussions, and for Miriam for being part of all of that. So thank you. Bye-bye.